Hello everyone. Welcome to our live session tonight on Midnight Snacking with Amul India. Let's just wait for a few people to join us and we'll get started very quickly. I hope everybody's safe and healthy, and wherever you are, stay indoors, keep yourselves fully healthy, keep your immunity high, and I hope that this whole situation normalizes soon. Hello Vishnu, thank you for joining us. Hi Amrita, welcome back. All right, guys. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Chef Shivangi Surana from Dessert Lane, Jaipur, and we are a cloud kitchen based out of Jaipur, and we deliver across India. Tonight, I'm making a very special dessert with all of you. I will be making a 10-minute tiramisu. I love tiramisu, and I generally don't have the patience to wait for it to cool down and eat it, which generally takes up to 4 hours. So this is a recipe that you can put together in 10 minutes and just satisfy all those cravings of a nice boozy dessert. So in about a minute, we're just gonna get started. Hello everybody. I'm really excited, Abhijit. A lot of people have requested for this recipe. The full written recipe is on my Instagram, which is dessertlane.shiv. So that's DES.SHIV. So you can head over to my Instagram and... Sorry, yes. I hope everybody can hear me. Usually that is something that some people can hear me, some people cannot hear me. So I just want to make sure everybody can. Yes, that's great. So yes. Now, I just want to show everybody what I have over here. So, very simple ingredients, very few ingredients. And in fact, I'm going to be showing you how to even make the cheese for this recipe. So, as we go along, all the recipes are on my Instagram. So, you can always head over there to see the full steps, the entire recipe. And you can take a look at how it's made through this video. And I'm really excited because I love tiramisu. All right, so let's get started. I'm just going to hand over my camera. You can keep asking questions as we go along, and I will be answering all of them. So please feel free, and you can always shoot me a DM on Instagram if while you're making this in future, if you ever need me to answer any questions for you. All right. So, first of all, this recipe uses very few ingredients. The main ingredient that I wanted to show all of you is this cookie, which is a ladyfinger biscuit. This is the traditional Italian tiramisu biscuit that they use for tiramisu. But if you cannot find these biscuits, you can use any cake that you have, a vanilla cake, a chocolate cake, a coffee cake, that would work really well. You could also use any kind of cookie that you like, a shortbread or Mari biscuit, digestive biscuit, all of those would work just fine. It may not be like the traditional one, but it will still work. The other thing I'm using is heavy whipping cream, which I've just lightly whipped up before this video, and I'm going to be whipping it even more, but it's just regular whipping cream. This is mascarpone cheese. Now this is homemade. This is not store-bought because I could not find mascarpone near me. But you can of course buy it from the stores, or you can even use cream cheese if you have that. I made this mascarpone using Amul cream, and the entire recipe is on my Instagram. So you can always head over there to see the whole recipe and the steps on how to make it. Now, I'm also using icing sugar because icing sugar holds everything together really well. Icing sugar is a mixture of powdered sugar and cornstarch, so that really helps. I think there is a sound issue, so let me just fix that 1 second. Yeah?
Try.
I hope everybody is okay.
Louder.
Can you all hear me?
Low sound.
Okay. I hope everybody can hear me. If not, you can always head over to my Instagram and see the entire recipe. So I'm going to get started. The first step, what we are going to do is whip up our cream, our sugar, our vanilla and our mascarpone together. So here's my cream. I'm just going to take that into this large bowl. So here's my cream. And I'm just going to whip this up. And what you're looking for is really, really stiff peaks. Sorry for my dog, he really doesn't like the sound.
They still can't
Now,
hear you.
Can you not hear me, guys? I think some of you can hear me and some of you cannot. So I'm just going to keep going. So here I have icing sugar. Now I'm just going to pop that in a little bit at a time. And I'm just going to give it a stir before I start my machine. Otherwise everything is going to blow up. So just ever so slowly. I'm just going to keep this and then I'm going to add the rest of it. And this is what you're looking for. This is called soft peaks, and this is kind of what we want. Now once this is done, what we're going to do is we're going to add in our mascarpone.
So there are two questions.
Yeah.
What is the quantity of the cream, first of
So all the quantities are on my Instagram. It's 115 grams of cream and 115 grams of mascarpone.
And are there any alternatives to mascarpone cheese?
Yes, you can use cream cheese, and you can even make this mascarpone at home. The recipe is on my Instagram, so it's super easy. It's just cream and lemon juice. Just boil that and strain it overnight, and you'll have mascarpone ready for you. Now the alcohol is optional, but no tiramisu is complete without brandy. So I'm going to add half a tablespoon of brandy to this. You can add more if you like, but for me half a tablespoon is the best. And I'm just going to add a dash of vanilla. So just a splash. And that's plenty. And I'm just going to give this a quick whisk. And that's it, our cream is ready, and this is the kind of consistency you're looking for. This is called a hard peak, and that's what you want. Even if it's not whipping up this much, it's absolutely fine. But if you're looking to unmold it, then you will want hard peaks. So I'm just going to remove all of this out of the way. And we're going to get started on the biscuit base. Now what the biscuit base basically is the biscuit dunked in espresso liquid. So here what I've done is I've made fresh espresso in a mocha pot. You can just take a teaspoon of espresso powder and mix it with hot water, and that will work just fine. But I like the flavor of freshly made espresso, so I like to use that. So I'm just going to pour that into my cup here. Now this cup is long enough for me to be able to dunk my biscuit completely.
There's another question. Is brandy necessary, or is there any
brandy
alternative?
is not necessary at all. You can just skip it completely. Not a problem. Some people like to use orange juice. So that is of course an grape juice. So that is of course an option, because grape juice is usually an alternative in desserts for wine. So you can use that. Black grape juice is what you would like to use in that case then. So here are my ladyfinger biscuits. Now you can make this dessert in a mold, or you can make it in a Borosil pan like this. It's a glass pan that we all have in our houses for lasagnas and for bakes and stuff like that. But I'm going to show you a professional way of doing this, which is we're going to be making it in a cake ring, which looks like this. So it's just a ring that I can pull up once my dessert is set. So we're going to be using that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to measure out my biscuits, and I'm just going to cut them up a little bit to make sure they fit inside. So I know that I'm just going to cut them up till here. So just take a very, very sharp knife and just chop that edge off. So I'm going to use about 6 biscuits. So just use this as a template. Let me get this out of the way for you all. and just use this as a template and just chop it out. So that's 2.
Could you repeat any alternatives to ladyfinger biscuits?
Yeah, so you can use vanilla cake. You can use any cookie that you have, Mari biscuit, digestive biscuit. The ladyfingers are the traditional biscuit that they use for tiramisu. There are also multiple recipes online. If you use eggs at home, you can always make this at home. So just in case your biscuit doesn't fit in your dish, you can always just trim it off and it will work just fine. And that's 6. So perfect. Now that my cookies are ready, now I'm going to get started with the plating. Alright. Let me just move everything out of the way. Guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me because I will be answering them as we go. And of course, you can always DM me on Instagram on dessertlane.shiv and I will be able to answer any query that you may have even in future about this recipe, about eggless baking in general. I'm always happy to share my recipes, to share my insights in easy eggless baking. Alright. So now I'm going to be using a pastry bag to pipe this. Now this is just a simple bag. You can also use a Ziploc bag if you'd like. So I'm just going to fold it over and put it in my glass. I'm just going to put this cream in it. Now this just ensures that all the layers are nice and even.
People have questions about the biscuits again.
Yeah.
First, where do they get them?
You can get them in a normal grocery store. I mean, that's where I find them in Jaipur. So it's fairly easy over here, but I understand that in your city you may not be able to find it. So you can just make any basic cake, vanilla cake at home. Vanilla cake, chocolate cake, a coffee cake would work really, really well with this recipe. So whatever recipe you have that you're comfortable with, you can always use that. We have a lot of vanilla cake recipes on our Instagram, so you can also head over and use one of those recipes for this. Alright, so now I'm going to just plate these. So what I'm going to do, here I have my cream. Here I have my biscuit, which is the exact length of my ring, and here I have my espresso, and that's it. That's all you need for this recipe. So why don't you come on the side and I will show everybody how it's done. Alright, so first take your biscuit and just dunk it in this coffee mixture, and you just want to get it wet. Alright. Now you may lose some bits and that's fine because this biscuit is quite crumbly. So just take those edges and just fix them in. No problem at all. Remember the edges that I had cut? I'm just using those to fit over here. So I'm going to lay about 3 of those in the base, then do a layer of cream and then another layer of biscuit and another layer of cream. In winters, I make this with strawberry. It tastes really, really good. You would skip the coffee and just do plain strawberry and vanilla. And in fact, it tastes really, really fresh. Obviously, you would skip the brandy. Now again, we will repeat the whole process of the tiramisu biscuit.
So another question, is the coffee cold or warm?
It's at room temperature. It's not hot, it's not cold. Because these biscuits are quite delicate. So if you put it in a hot mixture, they will fall apart. Also, it might burn your hand. So that's it. Now the final topping of cream. So I'm going to go in with a spoon and spread it out. So you would do the same thing in a Borosil pan if you were making it in that. You could also make this in individual martini glasses or even your regular like drinking water glasses, just very, very small ones. You can always make these layers in that and it actually looks really, really beautiful. Now this is also a great make ahead dessert. So you can always make this one day in advance and serve it to your guests the next day. And it'll taste really good because your cookies would have really nicely softened. But I don't have the patience, I might just eat it right now. Alright, I'm just going to make a nice design on the top. And now the finishing touch, which is just a dusting of cocoa powder. Now this is just plain cocoa powder. If you don't have cocoa powder, you can use hot chocolate powder as well. So just take a little bit of that. And this is just a classic way to decorate a tiramisu. And ideally, I would chill this in the fridge for about 30 minutes before I start eating this. But I'm gonna unmold it just because I'm not patient enough. And that's it. There's a beautiful tiramisu. It's got all the layers of biscuit, cream. It's got that nice dusting of cocoa powder on the top. And that's a classic tiramisu right there in 10 minutes. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed tonight's session. It was really quick. We went from start to finish in under 10 minutes. You need really good ingredients, which are just mascarpone, your heavy whipping cream and your icing sugar, and you'll be just fine. You can substitute the ladyfingers for cake or for any other cookie that you like. And you can throw in any kind of alcohol. You can skip the alcohol if you don't like it. If you want to have that flavor of alcohol, you can throw in some grape juice, but black grape juice. You can also put that in your espresso mixture to make your biscuits a little bit more flavorful. And just plate it up, make it ahead, eat it right away. Enjoy. And if you do make this recipe, don't forget to tag me on Instagram. It's dessertlane.shiv. Thank you so much everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.